Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a great philosopher and spiritual leader named Gautama Buddha. He was widely known for his wisdom, his teachings, and his ability to inspire people to lead a virtuous life. One day, a group of his disciples approached him with a question: "What are the things that intelligent people never do?" Buddha paused for a moment and then began to narrate a story. Long ago, in a distant kingdom, there was a king named Samarth who was known for his intelligence and wisdom. People from far and wide would come to seek his advice and guidance. One day, the king was approached by a young man who asked him, "What shall I do to become intelligent like you?" The king smiled and replied, "Intelligence is not something that you acquire overnight. It takes time, patience, and dedication. However, there are certain things that intelligent people never do. Would you like to know what they are?" The young man eagerly nodded, and the king began to list them out. Number 1. They never stop learning. The first thing that intelligent people never do is stop learning. They are always curious and eager to explore new ideas, concepts, and perspectives. They read books, attend lectures, engage in debates, and seek out opportunities to learn something new every day. They understand that knowledge is a lifelong pursuit and that there is always something more to discover. Number 2. They never stop questioning. The second thing that intelligent people never do is stop questioning. They are always asking why, how, and what if. They challenge assumptions, seek out evidence, and critically evaluate information. They understand that knowledge is not just about memorizing facts, but also about understanding the underlying principles and concepts. Number 3. They never stop growing. The third thing that intelligent people never do is stop growing. They are always striving to improve themselves, their skills, and their abilities. They set goals, make plans, and take action to achieve them. They understand that growth is not just about getting better at something, but also about becoming a better person. Number 4. They never stop being humble. The fourth thing that intelligent people never do is stop being humble. They understand that no matter how much they know, there is always more to learn. They are open to feedback, willing to admit their mistakes, and always eager to learn from others. They understand that true intelligence is not about showing off what you know, but about being humble enough to admit what you don't know. Number 5. They never stop being kind. The fifth and final thing that intelligent people never do is stop being kind. They understand that intelligence is not just about knowledge and skills, but also about empathy and compassion. They treat others with respect, listen to their concerns, and offer help when needed. They understand that true intelligence is not just about what you know, but also about how you treat others. After listening to the king's words, the young man was deeply inspired. He realized that true intelligence was not just about academic knowledge, but also about personal growth, humility, and kindness. He thanked the king and left, determined to follow the 5 things that intelligent people never do. Years later, the young man had become a successful scholar, teacher, and leader in his own right. He had followed the 5 things that intelligent people never do, and had become a shining example of wisdom and virtue. And whenever someone asked him what the secret of his success was, he would smile and say, "It's simple. I followed the 5 things that intelligent people never do." The story of the young man spread far and wide, and soon became a source of inspiration for people everywhere. They realized that true intelligence was not just about what you know, but also about how you approach knowledge and interact with others. The 5 things that intelligent people never do became a guiding principle for many, and helped them to lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. One such person who was inspired by the story was a young woman named Maya. Maya was a bright and ambitious student who was always striving to excel in her studies. However, she had a tendency to be arrogant and dismissive towards others, especially those who she thought were not as smart as her. She would often belittle her classmates and colleagues and was known for her sharp tongue and quick wit. One day, Maya stumbled upon the story of the young man and the 5 things that intelligent people never do. As she read through the story, she felt a pang of guilt and shame. She realized that she had been going about her life all wrong, and that true intelligence was not about being clever or witty, but about being humble and kind. Maya decided to change her ways. She began to listen to her classmates and colleagues and started to appreciate their perspectives and opinions. She stopped trying to prove herself all the time and started to focus on learning and growing as a person. She started to volunteer at local charities and discovered a deep sense of fulfillment and joy in helping others. Over time, Maya became a different person. She was still bright and ambitious, but now she was also humble, kind, and empathetic. Her classmates and colleagues noticed the change in her and started to approach her for advice and guidance. Maya was happy to help and found that she had a natural talent for teaching and mentoring others. Years later, Maya had become a successful educator and mentor who was widely respected and admired for her wisdom and kindness. She had followed the 5 things that intelligent people never do and had become a shining example of true intelligence and wisdom. The story of Maya and the young man spread far and wide and became a source of inspiration for countless people around the world. They realized that true intelligence was not just about academic knowledge or cleverness, but about personal growth, humility, and kindness. They started to follow the 5 things that intelligent people never do and found that it helped them to lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. And so, the legacy of Gautama Buddha and his teachings continue to inspire and guide people for generations to come. The 5 things that intelligent people never do became a timeless principle for personal growth, wisdom, and virtue, and helped people to discover the true meaning of intelligence. The moral of this story is that true intelligence is not just about academic knowledge or cleverness, but about personal growth, humility, and kindness. The 5 things that intelligent people never do. Never stop learning. Never assume they know everything. Never stop asking questions. Never stop listening. And never stop being kind are principles that can guide us to become better people and lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. By following these principles, we can become more empathetic, understanding, and compassionate towards others and discover the true meaning of intelligence.